Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new English lesson. Please get your reading writing workshop book ready and let's start. We are in Unit 3, Week 5. All right. Please open page 88. For this week, we will be talking about food that we eat and where it comes from. So the essential question, as you see, how do we get our food? And the weekly concept is from farm to table. So if we look at this picture, you can see that, for example, I see a man over there, so I can tell this is a tomatoes farm. I see tomatoes, some of them are red, that means they're ripe and it's ready to be picked up. And some are still green, I need to keep it. Also, we see boxes in the back over there. These were the farmers will be storing these tomatoes in these boxes, and then they will be shipped to the supermarket to be stored and sold to people. So let's learn more and listen to that next video from farm to table.
From farm to table. How do we get our food? Every day we eat fruits and vegetables. Where do they come from? First, seeds, like these carrot seeds, have to be planted. Then, they need a lot of water and sunlight and time to grow. When the carrot plants are fully grown, they are pulled out of the ground. Next, trucks will take the carrots to supermarkets in towns and cities far away. Then, we go to the markets and buy carrots and other foods we want. Finally, the carrots are cooked and ready for us to eat for dinner. Delicious!
Awesome. So as we see that this is how to start with seed to be planted, taken good care of, wait till it's ready to be picked up, and will be sent to by trucks to the right places like supermarkets, sometimes in other cities or even other states, and then people will be distributed and set in their shops. And customers like us will go and buy it. All right. So today we'll be sharing some words that you can use when you discuss the food we eat and when we talk about our topic for this lesson and this week. So let's start with the word like delicious.
Delicious. My dad made a delicious meal.
And you know, delicious means very tasty. So when I say delicious meal or delicious cake, that means it's really good taste and good flavor. Okay, let's go for the next word.
Nutritious. Josie eats a nutritious breakfast of cereal, milk, and fruit each morning.
So when we say a nutritious mean this give us things that our body needs, like vitamins or minerals, so something healthy that we eat. So as we hear, let's listen to that sentence again.
Nutritious. Josie eats a nutritious breakfast of cereal, milk, and fruit each morning.
So her meal, it's full of all the components that she needs, like calcium and milk, the carbs and fruits, like minerals and vitamins. All right.
Nutritious. A food is nutritious if it gives us things our bodies need.
All right. Let's go for that next word.
Delighted. Someone who is delighted is full of joy and happiness.
So delighted means that you are full of joy and happiness. Let's read our sentence.
Delighted. Sam was delighted to go to the baseball game.
All right. So happy to go to that baseball game.
Enormous. The new refrigerator came in an enormous box.
So enormous means very, very big, like huge.
Enormous. Enormous means very, very big.
All right, and as you can see in the picture that the kids use it to play, and you see that the box fit both of them in toys and still space. Okay, go for more.
Responsibility. It is my responsibility to wash the dishes after dinner.
So responsibility is something you are expected to do. Like when I say it's your responsibility to clean up after your play, or responsibility to do your homework. So that's mean this is your duty or expected from you to do it. All right. Let's listen to that story. Where does food come from?
Where Does Food Come From? By Shelley Rotner and Gary Goss. Photographs by Shelley Rotner. Did you know? A chocolate candy maker is called a chocolatier. Fancy schmancy. Cocoa beans are seeds that grow on cocoa trees. Chocolate is made by grinding and cooking cocoa beans. Hot cocoa is made from chocolate.
Awesome. Now we learn about apples.
Apples are fruits that grow on trees. An apple can be eaten right off the tree. Apple juice is made by pressing the juice from apples.
So apples was one of the most delicious fruit that grows on a tree. Then you can have it in a different way. You just can eat it fresh, you bake it, you have it as a juice, you blend it and use it as a sauce for babies.
Did you know? There are more than 7,000 different kinds of apples. What's your favorite kind?
That's a nice one. Next, we will be learning about potatoes.
Potatoes are vegetables that grow under the ground. French fries are made by cutting up potatoes and then cooking them in hot oil.
I'm sure most of us love French fries.
Did you know? President Thomas Jefferson is given credit for introducing French fries to America. Did you know? A freight train full of 1 year's wheat crop would stretch around the world 2.5 times.
Right. As you see, this book is like fun facts and nonfiction, so it gives us information and also give us facts that that we did not know, or it's not as popular as we think.
Wheat is a grain that grows in fields. Flour is often made from ground-up wheat. Bread is made mostly from flour.
So if we said how we get our bread, so that's how it starts. Planting wheat, then blend it, grind it to become flour, and from the flour we mix it with other ingredients to bake our bread. So that's how bread made.
Did you know? More than half the people in the world rely on rice as the main part of their meals. Rice is a grain that grows in wet fields called paddies. Rice that you eat is made by cooking the kernels of grain.
All right, let's see what we have next.
Did you know? There are 16 rows of kernels on each and every ear of corn.
Oh, so there's 16 rows. Those rows, 16 of them in each ear of corn.
Corn is grain that grows on stalks in fields. Corn stalks grow cobs that are covered with corn kernels. Popcorn is made when kernels of corn are popped.
All right, let's go next.
Did you know? Cows drink a lot of water. It would be like a human drinking 500 glasses a day. Milk comes from cows, or sometimes from goats. Your milk is made safe for you to drink by first heating it and then keeping it cool in a bottle or carton. Milk is the main ingredient in butter, cheese, and ice cream.
Very good. And yogurt and other stuff also.
Lemons are citrus fruits that grow on trees. Lemonade is made by adding water and sugar to the juice of lemons. Did you know a lemon is a type of berry? Did you know it takes most hens about a day to produce an egg? The kind of eggs you eat are laid by domestic hens, birds that live on farms. Scrambled is one way to serve eggs. People also like to eat eggs fried or poached or hard-boiled.
And tomatoes.
Tomatoes grow on vines. Tomato sauce is made by cooking tomatoes. So is ketchup. Did you know the largest tomato ever grown weighed more than 7 pounds?
Oh,
Did you know peanut butter was invented by a doctor for his elderly patients who couldn't chew? Later, because plain peanut butter on bread was so dry, jelly was added to create a new and delicious sandwich. Peanuts are beans that grow in the ground. Peanut butter is made by grinding peanuts. Grapes are fruits that grow in bunches on vines. Grape jelly is made by cooking grapes.
awesome.
Lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, and peppers can all grow in gardens. Salads are made by combining these and other vegetables or fruits. Did you know cucumbers, peppers, and tomatoes are actually fruits because they have seeds inside? Did you know the honeybee can beat its wings more than 200 times per second? Honey is made by bees delivering the nectar of flowers to the hive. Did you know it takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup? Maple syrup is made by boiling the sap that comes from the maple tree. Salt comes from seawater. Did you know salt is the only rock we eat? Sugar comes from the juice of sugar canes and also from sugar beets. Did you know the average teenager eats 110 pounds of sugar a year, which is 13 tablespoons a day? Where does your favorite food come from?
Okay, so for this book, we read and learned about where does food come from, and we learned that some come from animals, such as goats or cows. Some comes from bugs or insects like bumblebee, and some we need to plant it on our farms, like all other vegetables and fruits. Okay, so that was related to our concept for where food come from and different kind of food that we can use it and eat it. About grains, vegetables, fruits, and this book we call it is giving you information. It's like non-fact. Non-fiction, but it give you fun fact about things, where it comes from or how to eat it. Okay, that's it for today, first graders. Thank you. Bye-bye.